People, how's everything?
How was your first night in Ottawa?
The first night was good. Every night's been good. We've been here since Monday. Checked out the National Art Museum. I want to get to that War Museum, and then Parliament. The Parliament's right down the block, so I feel like we got to get there. I don't know. Can you go inside? Can you check it? Can you? Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, we'll probably do that today. We don't have much to do today, but cut weight. So I'll do some exploring, get my mind in a different place, and see the city.
You brought up last night that you think the Islanders can come back.
Guys, I was working out during the third period. Was tired up. We went to get a workout in, and I came back, and I was like, forget that. It seems like it's a done deal at this point. But you never say never. Who knows?
So how does your routine and your mindset change as you get closer to the fight?
I pretty much have a good routine down that just leads me right into the fight. I got my whole crew with me. Marab is fighting on this card as well. Ray Longo got here last night. Matt Serra's coming this morning. Aljamain Sterling's with us. Dennis Bazooka's a training partner of mine. Zuka, who is another training partner. We have just such a tight-knit crew. It's like we're really just on vacation right now. Right now, like a training vacation, and then at the end we get into a fist fight. It's fun game. We play bullshit bus balls, but when it's time to work, we work, and then we get in there, we fight. It's just I look forward to fight week just as much as anything else. Whether I was going on vacation somewhere, it's like just being around positive, like-minded people that I have around me is awesome.
Is keeping it loose an important part of it for you? Exploring the city, taking your mind off of things?
Yeah, absolutely. I like going to new places that I probably would have never came to if it wasn't for fighting. I've been afforded that to kind of, they send me, do you want to fight here? I'm sure. And then I just saw Ottawa's the capital of Canada, and there's so many cool things to check out. It's I love it. I love the whole process.
I saw that on Twitter. You're trying to meet the Prime Minister while you're here.
That would be awesome, right? That'd be really cool. I don't know much about politics. I don't know too much about Canadian politics, but I'm always open to learn and educate myself and kind of check it out for sure.
Now, you've had a bit of a contentious history of the UFC. Is that all in the past now?
I think we have a good working relationship. I have a good rapport with Hunter Campbell, Sean Shelby. Met with them a couple of times, and really, they understand me a lot better. I understand what they're looking for a lot more. So I think there's still stuff that we hash out when we need to, but it's a good working relationship, and I'm in a way better place, and I think we both are.
Do you think that's just something that, because of your work outside the UFC with the realty stuff, you just are aware how business works and you know what you're worth, and perhaps that's something they're not used to dealing with other fighters, right?
Yeah, it's definitely, I've learned a lot over the last couple of years through the fight game and through just in life in general. I think that it's unfortunate, a lot of the things that have happened, but I think it made me a lot better person. Just I'm so much more well-rounded. I was just like a fighter lost. If if I was later in my life and I kept on that path and then fighting kind of didn't work out, I probably would have been real lost. To have it at that point, it was kind of convenient for me to take a step back, figure out some other opportunities to make money, and then come back to fighting when the time was right.
With Cerrone, he might not be like the highest ranked lightweight out there at the moment, but you know how the sport works. He's got one of the bigger names in the division. Do you see this as the one that if I win this, then it's just one fight away from a title shot at this point?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really thinking that far ahead of it. I'm thinking about Saturday night. He's like you said, the number might not be too high next to his name, but everyone knows who the heck he is. Everyone, the fans cheer for that guy louder than anybody. So he's been in there with the best of the best for a very long time. I was watching him since I got into the sport. WEC, came over to the UFC, and I've seen his whole progression. I've been watching him way longer than he's been watching me, and I've been, I've been stacking myself up against the top 10 guys for a very, very long time. So I know that, he's been on my radar for a long time.
You a fan of his?
I'm a fan of Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of like weird for me. I'm fighting I don't know if I'm a fan of his. Like I respect his technique. Definitely have watched him and um, yeah. I don't know. Fan is a weird word, but I definitely hold him in high regards as opposed to a lot of other fighters. Um, I, I think, yeah, yeah.
Have you seen him around this hotel lately?
No, I haven't seen him lately. What is he staying in his RV somewhere or something? I don't
But
know.
he looks like the weight cuts, like usual, is having a bit of an impact on him. So I wasn't sure if you.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Whatever. I'm having a great weight cut. I have it down to really just a science to where I feel good the whole week. You saw me at the open workouts yesterday. I had energy. Tonight won't be too fun, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot of other fighters that are way more miserable. I don't cut too much weight. I think that benefits me a lot. You've seen a lot of these guys. They really drain themselves, and I don't think that's the way to do it. I think that was the way of the past. Everyone was cutting weight together, and they were matching up on fight day. They were both, a little drained, so it didn't really show. But I think the guys that do it the right way, they don't cut too much weight, just a little bit. And I'm fortunate to where I'm not like one of those in betweeners. I'm like a normal size 55 pounder. I'm not like a huge 55 or a small 70. I'm just like a regular 155er, and I think it suits me perfect. And I got it down.
And this is your second straight fight with an in-betweener, with a guy that would probably benefit from a 165-pound division. It seems like Dana White has kind of closed the door on that idea. He said at least for the next 7 years while I'm here, I don't expect to see a 165 division. But do you think that it would make a lot of sense to have a 65 and 75 division?
I don't think so. I think it would be kind of the same problem. Guys would come down from heavier weight classes. People that, if it was 165, it'd be like big 170 pounders coming down an extra 5 pounds, and it's no matter what the weight class is. I think it'd be a pretty similar problem. It's just there's guys that'll cut too much weight, and there's guys that feel comfortable fighting a bigger guy and feeling better doing it. Even wrestling. I always wrestled better against guys that were bigger than me. It was just kind of like I guess maybe my style, whatever it is. I'm more of like a speed and technique person, not really like a strong, straightforward kind of person.
You said you were a fan of his style. What is it about Cowboy that you might be concerned about, or do you feel you could do to win in this fight?
He can finish from anywhere. He's won decisions. He's gone 5 rounds. He's fought at 170 against tough guys. He's fought at 150. He's just all around. He's got so much experience. That last fight, that Alexander Hernandez came after him and looked in the beginning like, this guy young, hungry, he's going for it. But that experience really pulled through, and he kind of just stayed level that whole fight. And when he saw his opportunity, he took it. And I think that's his biggest strength is like he knows when to use his energy. He felt out Hernandez the first round. Towards the end of that first round, he started picking it up. So he figured it out. He figured it out quick. He's been in there with so many people that he can kind of call audibles on the fly and get the job done.
Do you feel you have an edge in terms of mileage? I mean, like you said, you've been watching him a lot longer than he's been watching you. He's got the record for most fights in the Zuffa era.
It's kind of like it could be either way. I mean, the experience. I think my youthfulness is at an all-time high, and my experience is at an all-time high. I've been in there with the best guys, but I'm also young. I'm hungry. I'm watering at the mouth to get up those top guys again. That title shot, and I'm just motivated. Motivation.
I know you mentioned wanting to fight Khabib again. Would you be interested in doing that on short notice again because you already did it, or is it
I'll fight at this point. I've been through it all, so it wouldn't be short notice, even if it was on a day's notice. Now I got my I'm prepared. Now I'm training for the title all the time.
Al, clearly you don't get paid by the hour. 5 first-round finishes. Give the fans of Ottawa a preview. What can they expect this Saturday night in the fight?
I honestly don't even know what to expect. I'm gonna just kind of go in there. It's like I've sparred with the best. I've sparred with the best kickboxers, wrestlers, jiu-jitsu guys that are at the top of the forefront of technique. You know, I don't know if there's anyone doing it like I'm doing it. The Sports Science Lab of Staten Island is a place that I'm spending. It takes me an hour and a half to drive there from Long Island to Staten Island, and I'm training my brain. I'm training physically, mentally, just things that I think I'm on the forefront of training, and I think it's going to show in there. When guys get in there, they don't. It might not look like it from the outside, but they feel something in there that's different. I see the. Even if I get hit, I'm seeing it, and I'm coming back with something right away. I'm not getting hit, and I get hit, and it's not like there's nothing surprising me. I've seen it all, and nothing's going to surprise me on Saturday night.
Do you think we're finally getting some clarity in the lightweight division? Past year has been sort of up and down all over the place, and it seems like Khabib Poirier happening later this year. Things like things are getting sorted out.
Yeah, division was kind of in a crazy limbo there for a while. I think it's still a little. It's up in the air, but a good performance against a guy like the Cowboy is what I need right now, and what will put me right up there with everybody.
Do you think a win over Cowboy puts you ahead of Gaethje, who just had that impressive win over Barboza? And obviously Gaethje's not had very nice things to say about you as well. Do you think you guys need to sort it out first, or do you think this will put you ahead of him?
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see how the fight goes. It's like you said, the division's crazy. Anything could happen. So I'm just worried about Saturday night. After Saturday night, if it goes the way, if it goes as it should, if it goes if I do what I'm capable of, what I know I can do, it'll all work itself out.
Just to clarify, you're not scared of Justin Gaethje, right?
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely not scared of anybody. I think that I'm more scared of not fighting for my worth, like some of these guys are doing. I think that I'm scared of not managing myself the right way, but definitely not scared of fighting anybody.
Yeah, just two questions for you. First, going back on the relationship with the UFC, when did
And
you
he
notice...
poked Barbosa in the eye. No one ever said anything about that. He poked him right in the eye. He thinks put a technical bat. He thinks he better come like crazy down this technical stuff. He'll be just technical to get his ass kicked for sure.
Oh,
Sorry.
No, that's awesome. When did you notice a tipping point in your relationship with the UFC? When did things look like they were on the up?
It was I think it was like the Khabib fight. I think I kind of showed them really what I was about. You know what I mean? I think it's just me just constantly putting in a strong body of work. I come to fight. The fans appreciate that I'm not like, I don't know, putting on a facade. I'm not like whatever. But yeah, I think that was like the start of it.
And last one, both Leslie Smith and K-Jan Johnson have been back in the news recently, and it had me wondering, for your involvement, what went wrong with Project Spearhead? Why did it not take off the way that perhaps the three of you were hoping it would?
It's tough, man. It's a tough thing. It's I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna take. It's it was they had everyone had their heart in the right place. It was just getting everyone together is kind of tough. There's a way to get it done. We just got to figure it out.
Do you think it'll happen eventually?
Yeah, I think so. I think that it will benefit everybody. I think both sides will benefit from it eventually. Now there's other organizations that are, they're starting to put up some good money. You know what I mean? So guys are fighting out the contract and they're leaving. I think that would really look good for the fight. Be a good reason for the fighters to stay if they had some, some bargaining power and someone like kind of representing them in a general way. So I don't know. I hope we'll keep working towards it and we'll see what happens.